Hello, this is HollowKnight the game again, and as you can tell from the screen, this is what we're doing. HollowKnight. Ha 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 ha. Now, add a row below. Did I do that? Yeah, okay. Haven't fought. Now, it's only gonna be a couple. Let's start. So, Vengefly. So this is, I'm assuming, the singular Vengefly, which you fight to save the Almighty King himself, Zote. I feel like the Vengefly is a pretty shit boss. Like, it's just swoop, hit once, swoop, hit again, and just gotta wait for that, unless you're willing to pogo. And, like, I Radiant this boss, and I would rather not. And it's the same with both. You just have to do it for twice as long. Grasmother! Also a shit boss for both of them. Like, why spikes in the middle of the floor, first off? That's just annoying. And, like, this is, like, the most basic boss. It's not even, it shouldn't even be in Hall of Gods, honestly. And, like, just up, down, and then it charges. Okay. I think this is False Knight. False Knight, he's a good introduction boss. He's a pretty damn good introduction boss. He's, like, the first boss most people fight. I think almost everyone fights this boss first. Unless you skip him and then fight Hornet next. But, yeah. He's a really good introduction fight. He's really slow, so, like, later on when you're in Hall of Gods, he's, like, just so easy when you can just dash under him and blah, blah, blah. And, like, you can just kill him in, like, less than 13 hits. But he's still really early in the game. He's fun. And his dream... This was one of the first bosses I Radiant. I Radianced all of, I Radianced all of HollowKnight bosses. And I will do that to these guys when there is a pantheon of Farloom. But with you, he's one of the first guys I Radianced, and I think he's an A tier. He's much quicker. He's just the same boss, but like just quicker, funner, harder. He's got a fun cheese too, so like you only have to fight a third of his fight, and then like afterwards you can just dream nail stall him, and then just like spam shriek when he gets up, and then hit him once more with a spell, and then he falls right back down. Alright, this fight is fun. It's fun because you just stand there and you slash. Actually, no. This is just more brain dead than these two fights. It's about brain... okay. There we go. Yeah. Really brain dead. He's fun to slash at, and he just, like, keeps going into it. But that's all he does. He just goes forward. Or jumps over you. But you can't do shit unless you want to up-swipe him. But normally I just stand still and wait for him to dash. Fuck this boss. Okay. I would rather fight all of these bosses than these boss. I'd rather fight all of these guys and just be bored to death than fight this mass of RNG. Like, he just, ooh, he can't do shit for a couple minutes, and then you have to, like, predict the exploding jellyfish, and then boom, and then you can hit him, like, 3 times, and it's just like, why do I have to do this? He's, like, he has ended a Pantheon 5 run with me the first time I did it, and he wasn't that difficult to Radiant, because, like, I fought him so many times, and it's just, like, stay still while you're, like, just exist until he's done doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, and then you can finally hit him. Okay. Mantis Lords. Mantis Lords, one of my favorite bosses early game, and I still love fighting them. And Sisters of Battle. They're gonna be the first S tier boss here. And um the reason I'm putting Sister of Battle here is because Sisters of Battle, is there like another thing for Sisters of Battle, or is it just gonna be that? I was just looking down here while I was talking. Okay. Sisters of Battle, it is just, wait, I'm gonna pull up my clip. Oh, there's no sound. Alright. Yeah, this is what I did. This is me. Let's just skip, because, like, Mantis Lords are pretty simple. The one Mantis Lord. Okay, I'm gonna explain why they're S tier. Just, like, the quick, like, it's like a fast dance. Like, you have to constantly be moving. You have to constantly predict everything. You can't ever stand still. And that's what I like about this game. Like, the bosses that don't let me just sit there and, like, wait for something to happen. Because, like, this is just exhilarating. It's just constant gameplay, and I'm not just waiting. And it's, like, still, like, it's a really difficult challenge, too. I beat them, obviously. Ta-da. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, back to this. This guy, he's boring, but he does more than these two. And with you, with you, what should I put you? I didn't really like his boss fight. Alright, I'm gonna put you at B, because you're more manageable. It's still, like, you're still doing shit, and, like, you're able to, like, get hits off. This guy, I radiance this fucker, and he lets me hit him once, and it just makes the fight go on for so fucking long. If they just made him sit there for like a second longer so I could hit him twice, I would just be so much happier. He would be in B tier, but no, he's C tier, because he shoots spell, teleports away instantly, and it's like, why? Alright, Watcher Knights. These guys are fun. I don't like being double teamed, but, like, these guys are decent. Like, I think they're gonna be above False Knight for me. Like, I don't like getting double teamed, like, in Elden Ring and, like, Dark Souls. Like, if there's more than one enemy, I'm just gonna fucking cry. But it's not, like, cancerous, because, like, a lot of the time it's just them bawling, and even though that's annoying because you can't do anything to them unless you have soul, it's still, like, more manageable. Like, there's been times where both of them were synced into ball form, so, like, I would try and attack one, and then, like, they both ball form straight forwards, and I can't do anything, because, like, I kind of play a little passively in Radiance, because, like, get hit once, you have to restart the whole fight. Should I rank Ascendance? Sure. Collector. Boring fight. Boring fight. It's just the same fight. It's just like, when you have maxed out nail, it's just the exact same fight. Excuse me. Dong Defender! I love that voice line. I think he's gonna be a bottom of B for me. It's gonna be the bottom of B for me. Because he's still just... No! He's still just boring. Jesus. He's like... Just like, same thing, just spam DD on him and then hit him a couple times and then just DD again. And it's just like, boring. But Pale or White Defender is an A tier boss. He's fun. You can't just DD cheese him. It's like actually like a fight, and like he has more moves, and it's just a more difficult boss fight, but still like enjoyable. Because like if you don't Descending Dark him, do the Descending Dark stuff, he is fun. He's a fun fight, and it's like all that. And then this takes it away. So I think that's a Mm, I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay. Fluke Marum. Fucking fight it over. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'd rather fight Fluke Marum over all these guys. But I would rather fight Gruzmother. Crystal Guardian. It's just way too fucking easy. Same with his enraged form. I think I like the orange better than the pink, so enraged form's better. Nosk. I think that's a fair place to put Nosk. Okay, there we go. That's a fair place to put Nosk. Nosk is more entertaining than Gruzmother, but like, Winged Nosk is just grub, Vengefly Kings with different spawning, allies and like the drop down ceiling things. That's the only difference. Birding Moloch, you're boring as hell. You're better than Fluke Marum. And just taking away that center bit just makes it where he can put you in a fucking corner. And it's like, that's just annoying. He can just put you in a corner. And you can't, like, sometimes you just, maybe I'm just fucking dumb for not dodging. Broken Vessel. Okay, Broken Vessel. He's a decent fight. I think, yeah, that's fine. And then, Lost Kin. Definitely right there. Lost Kin's definitely better than Broken Vessel. But, like, alright, I don't like the thing where he, like, does a heavy rock head swinging and, like, a bunch of infection comes out. But Lost Kin doesn't have that. He has the sword swiping, and I think that's way better to take care of. Because, like, this, you just jump up him, DD, jump, DD, jump, DD, and hope you get lucky you don't get hit by this stuff, or just not do it at all, but, like, you're losing out on free damage. With him, you can just spell him once or twice while he's doing that, and it's, like, a bunch of damage, less likely to get hit, less RNG dependent, headache. Fuck. Water break. Okay. HollowKnight. HollowKnight. You're pretty damn boring. He's like annoying, but also boring at the same damn time, and I don't know how to describe it. It's like he's annoying when you first fight him, but then when you learn how to fight him, he's just boring and not like an actual challenge. Because like I think the first time I ever Radianced him, I took a long break from this game and then I Radianced him again, and it's like, what the hell? Why are you this easy when you gave me like so much trouble when I first fought you? You're boring. Turtle Lord. Same boat as HollowKnight, honestly. He gave me a lot of trouble when I first fought him, but now he is so easy. And it's just like so easy it's boring because it's just, oh, he's gonna attack, dash through him. He jumps, stand still. It's just like, there's nothing unique about him. He has 3 attacks, 2 of them you can just dash through and you're supposed to dash through them, and then the third one you just do nothing to avoid and you're fine. But he did kill Cloth, so there you go. These guys are just RNG the gods. He's a fuck you. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. There you go. That makes sense. God Tamer. I think this is a fuck you. Okay, this is a pretty decent boss fight. I think it's just Would I fight him over Lost Kin? No, I wouldn't. Not Lost Kin. Broken Vessel. There we go. Put you right there. And then add a row. Wait, no. Wait, this is what I'm gonna. Oops. This is what I'm gonna do. Delete that. So, basic Markov. He's fuck him. And then fuck you even harder. Fuck you even harder. Where's your fucking? Oh. Fuck you. It's not the clip I wanted to show you guys, but it's the clip I ended up showing you guys, and that's funny as fuck. Where is it? Here it is. Look how boring this fight is. It takes 3 whole minutes! It does it? Or did I fail this fight? Okay. It takes a minute and a half. Just a constant... Alright, look. Oops. I'm just a dumbass. Alright, I think this is the fight. Why is it just fucking... What? What? Did you guys fucking see that? Okay. Fight again. Pogo Pogo. You have to be so docile. Like, look at this. You have to stay far away from him. And you have to... Like, I used Grubberfly's Elegy. Because it's, like, annoying. You just have to stay far away from him. You have to let him come to you, but if he comes too close to you, you die. If he doesn't come to you, it's annoying, and the fight takes 10 years longer. I almost failed there, but, like, you keep going. And, like, I could have used Nail Sage's arts and stuff, but, like, Grubberfly's Elegy's good for the fight. And it's just like, look, you have to just... 10 things you have to pay attention to during one life, and you just have to stay there and constantly dodge, and then occasionally you're able to hit him. And then you stay out the middle, and I finally fucking kill him, and I celebrated. And this took 7 hours straight! I'm so sorry for that rage. These guys are all boring, but I'm just gonna put them all right here, honestly. I'm not disrespecting our Lord and Savior Gorb. All these fights are annoying as hell. They're filler fights, honestly, for the Pantheons. Okay, Hornet. Hornet 1. Green Path Hornet. Hornet 1 is a pretty damn fun fight. Like, I think you're gonna be on the same edge as False Knight because really good early challenge, but when you're in the late game, it's just really easy when you have like the proper tools to take care of her. And Hornet 2 suffers way less from that problem. I think I'm gonna give Hornet 2 an A. Hornet 2 suffers way less from the problem of if you have the stuff, you can take care of her, but she is still just the same fight, kind of, with 2 new moves, a parry and the spikes. But the more health, and I think the faster and bigger area of effect one of her moves are. Yeah, it's good. HollowKnight? The HollowKnight's bit of a disappointment. I think he's, like, the most mid-boss. Okay. Lore-wise, best boss. Gameplay-wise, I beat him first try every single time I play the game. The first time I played the game, I beat him first try. The second time I played the game, I beat him first try. The third time, the fourth time, and the 5th time, beat him first try every single time. But him in his prime, I'm gonna say that's better than Zoe. Not this Zoe. This Zoe is the best fight in the game. It is so fucking difficult, and I love difficulty. Like, this fight is so hard. When you first see him in the Coliseum, and when you fight him in, what's it called? This little Zote mini game in the God Home, where you fight all the variations of Zote. Nightmares. Literally took me longer than this, like by tenfold. Radiance, I'll give you A, and then I'll give Radiance a B, because it was still a fun Radiance. You know what? You can go here. I would rather fight normal Radiance, because like you got some bullshit moves. You got some bullshit. But like, just like, you got some bullshit that you can't really dodge in Radiance, but it's still a really fun fight. And Grim, top of A tier, top of S tier. Alright. Normal Grim is a really fun fight. It's like literally a dance, like why I gave Sisters of Battle S tier. But it's like, okay, yeah. It's a dance like Sisters of Battle, but he is definitely easier than Sisters of Battle, in my opinion. But also, I fight him just for fun. I just fight him for the fuck of it in Radiance. And, like, it's like a dance, but, like, you have to, like, respect him. You can't stand still, because if you do, he's gonna dome you. And Nightmare King Grim turns that up to fucking 11. And I Radiance him for the hell of it, too. And I fucking will on camera. I don't have my controller set up. I don't want to right now set that up and go into the game. But he is fun as hell. And it is a constant dance and respect. And like I've seen people fight him, and it's never the same how I fight him. I fight him really aggressively. And like I see people like respect him too much where the fight takes forever. Like every time he attacks, I can get 1 or 2 attacks in for him. Like he does his little dash. I pogo on him and then dash away so I don't fall into his red mist. And then like his uppercut, I back away slightly, hit him again. And then like just everything he does, like I'm always attacking him, and I don't let him have like a turn where he doesn't get damaged. And like I've seen so many people who fight just like let him exist a couple times and like don't punish it, when you can easily punish him if you fight him enough. Oro and Mato, you guys were kind of bullshit. You annoyed me, and it's like a problem. It's the Watcher Knights fighting 2 at once, toned down and up at the same time. Like they're constantly fighting you, and they swap between. While the Watcher Knights, like you can just focus one out in like a couple seconds because they don't have much health individually. They have quite a bit of health, and you can't hit them more than once or twice. Twice if you have Quick Slash, I think. Their older brother, I think he's the older brother. He is definitely one of my favorite fights. He's just like quite simple, and so is Sly. I thought Sly was fun. I think Sly is fun. I don't fucking want to make that joke anymore. Okay. Sly is fun. It's like definitely an endurance test. You have to like wait for a certain move. He attacks, but it's fun, in my opinion. And wait, is that all of? That's all of HollowKnight. Time for Skonk. I think this is on the same level as Grezmother, honestly. You're also on the same level as Vengefly. You are down here. Okay, this fight is better, but I fought you way too early. I fought you once, and my first impression was shit. You were a fun fight. You were a shit fight. Okay, Bell Beast, you're cute. You're fun. Like, it was a good fight overall. It's like, it's still an early fight, so it's pretty simple and easy. But it's still like, it left a good impression in my mouth as like one of the first boss fights, except for these. But this is like, literally super simple. And I didn't fight these guys till like at the end of Act 2. I'd never found them. You really made me happy. This fight was really cool. It's a spectacle. It's easy, but it's a spectacle. You were really simple. I think you can go like right here. You, Carmilla. I think that's her name. I hate the ants in this game, but this is my favorite fight in the game. Like, one of my favorite fights in the whole game. It made me want to retry this fight so I could Radiance it and, like, do the Okay, so all these bosses right here, like, they were fights that made me so happy for their difficulty and thrill of beating them. I wanted to Radiance them, like, right after fighting them. Her, same exact, thing. You, I fought you late because I took the fleas up to, Greymore. So, you're a pretty damn simple boss. You, fuck you. You're annoying. You were really far from the bench. You were constantly having to pogo this boss. And it's like, I love pogoing, but like at a certain point where you have to dodge a bunch of projectiles while pogoing, it's obnoxious. It's like, what's his name? Yeah, I think that's fair. Is his name Ass Jim or yeah? I think it's Ass Jim. Ass Jim. I thought that the fight was pretty funny. My girlfriend was watching me fight him, and it was pretty funny. He just fucking throws his ass at you, and you. I think it took me 3 tries to kill this fuck. It was like a pretty damn annoying run back. I think I'll give you that. Same with you. You're like a little annoying when I fought you, and like, but like not bad. You up here, rest in peace, Seth. But he was a really fun fight. But like, he does deserve S tier. I'll give him that. He deserves S tier. He's a really fun fight. I think, where's Chakra? I'm gonna put her up here too, because I think the duel fights, I didn't fight you. I think the duel fights, like where you have to duel against the person, those are fun. Like, not these level, but like characters you can like hang out with still. And it was a good challenge for both of these fights, and it was entertaining. It made me, I like wanted to come back to the fight and keep trying when I died. This one, honestly, I don't know what people's opinion on that boss is, but I think it's fun. This boss is a pretty fun boss. He's just like its second phase. I don't know why I made that sound, but the second phase is like a little annoying where you don't have a ground to stand on, but it makes it interesting. And it makes it an interesting and fun fight. Last judge. Be right here. You can go in front of Ask Jim. Just pretty decent fight. Like, I think was the first difficulty I had in this game. Yeah. The first difficulty I had. But that wasn't bad. With these guys, so I'm gonna say this one is the duo fight. The duo fight was really forgettable. I'm gonna put you right like around like yeah, right there. The duo fight was really forgettable. You were annoying, but honestly, you were a fun annoying. You weren't a fun annoying. You can go like right there. Same problems, like he would attack and then like part of the arena was cut off and he fucking couldn't do shit until like you waited, and then like sometimes he would like be on the opposite side of the map, and like just can't let him do that, but like you can't really decide what he's gonna do, so it's just like annoying. This boss is just peak forgettable. I forgot this was even a boss, and it was pretty simple too. But simplicity isn't. You know what? I'm gonna stick to my guns and say simplicity. That's bad. You? Another S tier. You were fun. It actually gave me a challenge. It actually made me think over my build and like want to try more stuff. And like I just like got used to fighting you after a certain point. You're at the same level as Vengefly. Yeah, there's another Vengefly, honestly. Cogwork Dan. I don't want to give another. I don't want to give another S tier. But you deserve it. I feel like this fight's gonna be better, but I haven't fought it yet, so maybe this might be an A, and I'll give Clover, King or Knight, S tier. I'm gonna keep you at top of A2 though. Tropio! Right there. And then Purple Tropio right there. That's fair. I fought you. You were annoying. You were this annoying. I don't know what this is. I think this is a Void Mass, but I don't really care enough to rank that. You were entertaining, honestly. Right there. You were entertaining. I killed you second try, though. But, like, when I realized, like, what to fucking do, it was, like, easy as cake. Another duel I had fun with. I'm gonna put you bottom of A. Another duel. I think I'd give you above Garmin because I took longer to fight. No, under Lost Garmin. Because you were annoying. You made me die a lot more. And like some things, like sometimes you just stay out of my way too much. But like, there you go, that's better. I don't know why I put you in A. You definitely deserve A. You can go right in front of Tropio. No, you were the first difficult boss I fought. Excuse me. You were the first difficult boss I fought. And I enjoyed your difficulty. Like, this boss is, I think, what made it click in me. Even though I was gonna play through Skonk, even if it didn't click. First Sinner. First Sinner. First Sinner. My throat's fucking killing me. First Sinner. I don't know how to think of this boss. You're gonna be the most mid, because like I both hated the boss, but I also wanted to fight the boss again. I feel like it's got the same problem. You know what? Where'd I fucking take you from? It's got the same problem as... I feel like you're more fun than him. But, like, hit once, instantly teleports away, and then I have to keep dodging attacks until I'm close enough to hit you again. And it was kind of annoying. You... Ooh, this is when it's gonna start me just putting everything in S tier, isn't it? No, it's not. There's two things in there that I know is not S tier. You... Top of S tier. That was a good fight. It was really entertaining and made me, like, it still felt like a dance. You can be bottom A tier. It was like, it was way too easy for early game. Like, I beat her first try, but you definitely beat out a couple you definitely beat out Zote. You definitely beat out Zote because, like, I feel like the second time I ever fought her, the second time, no, not the second time I've ever fought her, but the second fight was really fun. And it's like really complex, and it made me, I feel like, even though it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the feeling of fighting her actually made me feel like I was learning a fight. Like, this fight and these fights, and like, this actually made me feel like I was learning a fight and not just getting unlucky and getting hit a couple times. And I know that was a skill issue, but like just randomly getting hit and calling it unluck. But like, with this, it actually felt like I did bad here. I'm going to come back and I'm not going to do that again. And then I would come back and do it again 5 more times. But then I didn't do it again. And like, I learned how to like stop, to like avoid her parries, to like have some trigger discipline. And it's the same with Lost Lace, but I say Lost Lace is above Lace 2. Hi Zeus, why are you crying? Oh, what's wrong, puppy? You want to be in my lap when I rank Grandmother Silk? Stop trying to lick me. Ugh. Your breath stinks. Okay. Grandmother Silk. Very underwhelming, honestly. Very underwhelming. Very easy. The only time I had difficulty was when I couldn't heal when I was trying to get the cursed ending. Da 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 da. I feel like you're gonna get the same. I don't know why the last bosses of this series are so easy. Or, well, you're not the last. You're not the final boss. This is the final boss. But I don't know why, like, these two are so easy, even though they're supposed to be the big bads of this whole series. Like, I would definitely say he is not the hardest main, like, non-DLC boss in the game. He is definitely not the easiest. He's definitely not the hardest base game boss. And she's definitely going to keep that title, too. Even though she's supposed to be the end of Act 2. Didn't, like, feel like it. Honestly, I think I have more trouble with this guy. Yeah, that's my ranking. Anything I regret, anything I want to change. Wow, I made 2 videos. This is life-changing. These 2 videos are going to come out, like, back to back, too. See you.